Well, we're absolutely delighted to bring the DMax fleet of karts here to Brooklands to use the handling circuit here to do this amazing event in aid of the Henry Surtees Foundation.
I think we're now into the third year. It's been a great event. Each year it just gets bigger and bigger, more celebrities, more drivers. Fantastic event, and obviously all going for a good cause. Daytona, they supply the DMax karts for us. Obviously it's a different circuit, not a purpose-built racetrack, but ideal.
We're probably the only company that can bring a fleet of competitive, evenly matched, high-performance two-stroke karts. Plus, of course, we have 24 years experience in delivering off-site events. We've run events in Barcelona, in Rome, across most of Europe, and again, this is the third year running that we've provided the DMax karts and all the race management for the Brooklands Team Challenge.
Very, very nice to come along to Brooklands and have an event here. I mean, the history of this place is just unbelievable.
Most of the time, you can have an opportunity to drive an AMG handling kart around the circuit, but today, the one day of the year, you can actually race in a competitive motor race.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Henry Surtees Team Karting Challenge here at Mercedes-Benz World Brooklands. Perfect conditions, as you can see outside, so hopefully we're going to have a good race. Just before we get into the safety briefing, I'm going to ask John to pop up and say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Surtees.
Well, I'll all say good morning, and first of all, thank you all for coming along and supporting us. It's very fortunate, along with Goodwood, they seem at Mercedes-Benz World to have some link in to the weather, because this is the third year of this contest, and we've been blessed each year with this sort of condition. The important thing is for you to go away and have enjoyed yourself, to really sort of have pleasure out there on the circuit, and also the rather interesting evening which I think we will present this evening together with liquid refreshment, courtesy of a certain Bernie Eccleston and Mum, which we insist is drunk, not sprayed. Is in fact the same podium champagne that you see there on the Grand Prix. Thank you once again, and have a wonderful day, and I'll be touching base with you during the day, including making a little noise in the interval with some of the cars which have been of my past. I hope we don't annoy the neighbours too much. Thank you.
We've been involved with motorsport for since the early days of TDV Steel. From all different types of programs. WTCC. We were actually with A1GP. Now we're sponsoring Formula 1. So and of course with everything in racing, it all starts with karting. So to work with Daytona and invite customers and do competitions. It's where it all started, and people love it. You put guys in a go-kart and they'll just go mental, and they have an amazing day.
Yeah, they're great. Sandown and Daytona prepare some great karts for everybody, like whether it be their pro kart range or their DMax range. It's really, really good fun. The key to just keeping your minimum speed up, I think, is fairly crucial.
Oh yeah, no. I'm very excited to jump in one. I have driven similar karts before, but and I'm excited to see how fast they will go on track.
Going out, that is the end of the 50-minute practice period. Henry Motorsport then, they go quickly to 42.868.
Down this end, please, guys. Quick as you can, or you're going to miss the demos. Quick as you can. Thank you. Guys, this morning practice was hard work. Qualifying just now was a really good demonstration of how not to do it. It's a really fast circuit. We've got a real mixture of driving talent and speeds out there today. Just now in qualifying, one driver overtook 5 others under yellow flags. Okay? If it's going to be like that, we're just going to put the red out and we'll all sit here and wait till everybody is going to do it correctly. Okay? Yellows, half race speed. No overtaking, single file. Any questions? Okay, thank you very much indeed. Great.
Different, aren't they, from the usual 4-strokes that you might get when you're going around stag do's and birthday parties and things like that. So I've done a little bit at the circuit in Bahrain before, but this one is really fast. It's a really fast circuit the way they've got it all set up. Plus you're up against some serious ringers out there, you know. I mean, even my team, the guys in the Racing Steps Foundation team, you know, they're all on their way up and taking those steps, if you like, towards Formula One, and you've got Sam Bird and people like that out there as well. So yeah, they're a lot quicker than I am, so I'm glad I didn't spin it in my 10 laps or so.
I know Charles and Jim from Daytona very well, and so I'll always try and get down to race the odd DMax race. It's a good way of keeping fit in between GT rounds of British GT, so I'll always jump in, but everyone drives absolutely crazily, so from my point of view, you know, I prefer a roll cage around me, what can I say?
Yeah, I think we will be up in Daytona. I think that Sky are covering, there's a Red Bull event up there. The day before we'll get up to Silverstone. So yeah, that's a great track, isn't it? I've filmed with some caterers there a couple of years back, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great track.
Great, really good. Yeah. Had a bit of a mixed session out there. Few spins, got stuck on the side once, but really good, really great. Yeah, very exciting to drive. Very exciting being out there with real racing people. Really good, yeah. So I've done the Palmer Sport a couple of times, and these are much better. Yeah, these are like really cool.
Someone have a quick look at the time that they go through.
3, 2, 1, go green, go green, go green.
You're on slick sides. If it drizzles a little bit, we'd just like to confirm from race control that we won't be taking fuel samples. Ready to go, well done. And it's not the only thing.
We've got prizes for the top 3 teams. And also a particular award for the fastest lap. Fastest lap goes to the man from McLaren and the World Endurance Championship, Sam Bird, with the fastest lap at our event here today. Sam. It's Team LMT Ginetta. Our congratulations to James Kellett, Jamie Chadwick, Esme Hawkey and Charlie Hawkey. Our winners today, ladies and gentlemen, Team LMT Ginetta. James Kellett, Jamie Chadwick, Charlie Robertson and Esme.
Well, we tend to do 4 or 5 really big events like this each year. We've already got a couple of big charity events lined up for the autumn. And obviously we do our own 24-hour race at the Mercedes-Benz Circuit, which happens every May, bank holiday weekend. But obviously we're there if somebody wants to phone us and see if we can bring the Daytona Roadshow to them.